Google's first teaser of the Pixel 7 Duo was during I/O back in May, and it featured images of the new Pixels. In terms of design, they are similar to the Google Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, but feature slightly different camera bar which will now be formed out of a metal rather than the Pixel 6's glass visor approach. Fast forward to last week, Google released new teasers that highlighted the design of each of the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro. It features close-up shots of the hardware that showed the texture of the different materials. Based on these teasers, we know that the Pixel 7 will have an aluminum build with an anodized finish, and the Pixel 7 Pro's finish will be shiny and glossy. But it's not confirmed whether it will be made from stainless steel or aluminum. For the Pixel 7 Pro, we are expecting a less dramatic curve of the display's edges. The Pixel 6 Pro's curved edges were pronounced enough to make holding and using the phone a bit uncomfortable for prolonged periods. As per recent leaks, the Pixel 7 will have an almost identical spec sheet to the Pixel 6, a flat 6.3-inch OLED screen with Full HD Plus resolution and up to 90Hz refresh rate. And even the cameras will be unchanged: 50MP GN1 sensor main camera and 12MP IMX381 ultra-wide units. The front-facing camera may see the update to the 11MP sensor we know from the Pixel 6 Pro. The Pixel 7 is also expected to have a 4700mAh battery, marginally up from 6's 4614mAh battery, with support for 30W charging. We'll get the new Tensor chip in a sec, but let's glance through the Pixel 7 Pro's rumored specs first. The Pixel 7 Pro's rumored spec sheet also includes most of the same stuff as the 6 Pro. A 6.7-inch LTPO OLED screen with QHD Plus resolution and 120Hz refresh rate. It is also expected the 7 Pro will get a slightly updated selfie camera, the Samsung 3J1 sensor, one that would feature autofocus, though it would remain the 11MP resolution. In the camera department, the Pixel 7 Pro will use the same 50MP JN1 main camera and 12MP ultra-wide sensors, but the telephoto camera may be replaced to a Samsung GM1 module compared to the Sony IMX586 on the Pixel 6 Pro. A 5000mAh battery is expected to remain on the 7 Pro now with support for 30W charging. The most major changes on the new Pixels is going to be Tensor G2 chip. The Pixel 6 and 6 Pro were plagued poor connectivity and battery life was not up to par with comparable flagships. Given there's not too much different with the Pixels 7 and 7 Pro, the key upgrade here will be the Tensor G2 chipset. Rumors of the Tensor G2 say it could be built on 4nm processor, which enabled higher clock speeds as hinted by early benchmarks of the chipset. The same leak from last month revealed that the Tensor G2 could feature the same CPU configuration as the Google Tensor, though the two Cortex-X1 cores may see slight bumps in clock speed to 2.85 GHz. Meanwhile, the Cortex A76 cores could see clock speeds bump up to 2.35 GHz. This reportedly translates to about a 10% bump in multi-core performance. There's evidence that we may see a notable improvement in graphics performance and efficiency thanks to a new Mali G710 that would replace the Mali G78 MP20 of the original Tensor chip. The new chipset may come with a new Samsung modem, the S53005G. This new modem may bring better battery life, performance, stability, and efficiency compared to the previous release.